I'm recording now. I might post this as a pre-show stuff.
At least that's
Before
how
we
I
get ready.
remember it.
We're
I
talking,
remember.
if you're picking this up, if I do end up posting, we're talking about Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and every time Brad or I clear our throat, we say Rooney.
Yep.
And the other one goes, Rooney, Rooney,
Rooney.
from Ferris
And we
Bueller's
can't
Day
let
Off.
anyone forget it. If someone clears their throat and doesn't say Rooney, we have to fill in for
Rooney,
them.
Rooney.
Rooney.
Well, I should say you do.
In any way, shape, or form.
Hey, I got a question for you. So I'm like my shin injury is getting better, so I'm kind of back and I'm running and I'm trying to do my cardio in the morning. And I'm fasting. I've pushed my first meal back to about 2 p.m.
Okay.
And I want to try to get it between like 3 and 7 is where I get all my food. Really 3 and 6 is what I'm shooting for. But
Yeah.
like when you take in, because I know you've been on fasting for a while and I've done it my whole life anyway, but when you do it, how many calories do you take in a day? Do you still eat like 1,200, 1,500 calories a day, or
Oh,
like more?
I take in way more than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like
So,
when do you eat your first meal?
generally between 4 and 5.
Okay.
And I like to break my fast in the form of a shake. Because your body's kind of sensitive to whatever you take in.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sensitive to an insulin spike.
Uh-huh.
Typically, I manage to work out and then immediately break my fast with whey protein. I like dates and I like bananas.
Uh-huh.
That's my smoothie. Okay,
Okay.
so I got to figure that's about 300 to 500 calories right there.
Right.
And then I let a half hour go by. I let my body take that one in,
Uh,
and then I start snacking. Snacking and cooking.
yeah.
Basically, carrots, hummus, salsa, avocados. Like when I cook, that's what I eat.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
which is different from a lot of people. I think people snack on like cheese and bullshit.
Yeah.
I snack on olives, vegetables,
Yeah.
like regular, like real dips, like
Mhm.
hummuses and avocados, things of that nature.
Yeah.
And then I typically, you want me to continue?
Yeah. Go ahead.
And then for dinner, I'll eat a couple types of protein. For example, I like to eat a big steak with egg whites and a couple yolks. Okay. And I'll usually have a couple versions of cooked vegetables. I'll have a salad of raw vegetables. Okay. And then I'll eat a form of carb, whether it be rice or potatoes, things of that nature.
Okay. So how many you think you take in, like 2,000?
2 to 2,500.
Wow. And you
Absolutely.
pack it all in. But you're really only eating, I mean, it's that first meal and then you kind of graze a little bit and then you eat like a big last meal pretty much,
Yeah,
right?
it's the meal and then I graze. So I figure by the time I eat,
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably anywhere between 7 and 1,000 already.
Right,
All right.
right.
And then so just to make sure that I get in all the calories,
Mm-hmm.
I'll eat a lot of fats, like a lot of them. Like I'll cook everything with olive oil.
Right, right.
I will eat an avocado. Fats are easy to take down and then not too filling and full of calories.
Mm-hmm.
And for dessert, I'll eat a couple squares of chocolate with peanut butter, things like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
And
So I'm not too far off. I think the only difference is my first meal when I come back, because like this morning I did my run. This afternoon I'm not doing weights or anything at this point. I'm gonna wait until October, but I am going to be like doing like yoga. So I'll probably do like an intense yoga today, and then after that I'll be starving, and the first thing I'm probably gonna eat is like oatmeal. And that's basically it. And then oatmeal with some egg whites, because I like hard-boiled egg whites, but only eat the egg whites. And then I have like a green drink, so I'll drink that veggie drink, and that's probably the first meal I'm going to take in.
Okay.
Then the second meal is going to be carrots and celery, like a lot of them, maybe some almonds. And then the third meal I take in is a dinner. So tonight it's going to be like probably like a shredded chicken taco with salsa and maybe like a whole wheat wrap around the taco.
Yeah.
Maybe a banana for like recovery, potassium and all that stuff. But I mean, you see any like holes in that one?
I do see some holes. Okay, you want to stay away from wraps. If you're
Yeah.
trying to. Maybe it sounds a little nitpicky, but
Yeah.
the wrap is.
I know it's
super-
nitpicky. I mean, it helps, but I get it. But you go on.
We're just trying to make the best choices, right?
Right.
So the wrap is man-made.
Mm-hmm.
Like period, end of story.
Sure. Yeah. So you just nothing that is processed in any possible way. Right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So if you have to start to wonder what the ingredients are, then that's the first sign you got a problem.
Yeah,
So
right.
that one I would not do.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you would want to move that banana to
Mm-hmm.
break your fast as opposed to at the end.
Okay.
Okay, so it's likely that the sugars in the banana will be stored as fat if you eat it after all your food, as
Got it.
opposed to taking it in right away after your
So like if
yoga.
I'm gonna eat a banana and an apple, start my day with that with the oatmeal. Maybe move
Yes.
my protein a little bit later.
Yeah, okay, so when you want to break the fast, you want to break them with fast carbs. You know what the fast carbs are?
What's our?
Sugary carbs,
Uh huh.
glucose, dextrose, if you want to
Yeah.
get technical with it, right?
Yeah.
Like table sugars.
Yeah. Right.
I don't ever recommend that, but it's like table sugars are the super fast ones.
Uh
This
huh.
one I'm talking about candies,
Uh huh.
right? Next would be fructose.
Uh huh.
Okay, very fast, meaning they cause an insulin spike. But when you're breaking your fast, that's what you want, especially
Hmm.
if it's right after a workout.
Okay.
Okay, you would not want to do it at the end of the fast. It's like one is super good for you and one is terrible for you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
I can do
and
that.
I think those would be the only two holes: no man made and fruit first.
Got it. All right, man. Well,
Cool.
that's good.
One more thing:
Yeah.
when you're breaking your fast, if it's after a workout,
Uh,
don't have fats. Fats are no go. You have to wait to have fats. Does that make sense?
yeah, and I don't think I do.
Okay. Yeah, well, from what you described to me, you
Right.
did not. But
Yeah.
just be on the lookout, right? If you go and get a smoothie from somewhere and they put almond milk in it, that's going to be no good for you.
Right.
Okay? All right? So just try to remember that. No fats when you break your fast. Wait. Next meal.
Got it. Cool, man. I appreciate it. Let's get going on the old recording here.